What's good, you guys? I feel like the production value just keeps going up every episode, huh? On our last episode, we discovered that, the front-facing camera may not exactly be the best quality. So it's time to flip that bitch and get some 4K resolution on this shit, But I just want to get straight into it. I'm at the work spot. I found some time to record this video, so I was like, fuck it, why not? But why don't you guys understand? I know it's a common misconception, but the pain that you're experiencing, the suffering, the trauma, it may be fucking alcoholism. It may be childhood traumas. You might have been abused as a kid. You might have been bullied. I was fucking bullied at one point in my life. I told you, I was a chubby kid. And growing up in my neighborhood, man, let's just say you were emotionally damaged. And not ever physically, because, bro, I'm the type of person, even if I was a fat kid, I would get scrappy if somebody was to push me in that direction. Like, bro, do you know what type of family, do you know what background I come from? Like, most of my ancestors are just fucking warriors, but that's besides the point. Whatever it is you may be dealing with, whether it be just constantly chasing women, whether it be playing video games, whether it be fucking porn, watching porn and shit, your biggest blessing is going to come from your suffering. The pain is the gift. And that's a divine gift. I believe in God. You may believe in Vishnu. You may believe in fucking the Egyptian god Ra. What is he? The sun god? But we're all different peoples, but we share the same human experience. But you guys keep expecting an external force, an external influence to somehow get your life together or help you out. Haven't I fucking said that nobody's gonna fucking come and save you? The only person that can save you is the man in the mirror or the woman in the mirror. Look yourself in the eyes and figure that in this world it's gonna be up to you to fully visualize your vision. Turn a dream into a reality. You have all the tools. Why do you need somebody else trying to give you some advice that you already know? You keep fucking feeding into your vices. You keep running back to your old habits instead of trying to actually expand on what's working. The reason why I said your biggest blessings come from the pain, because, like I said, I used to be really chubby. And I had a negative is an understatement. I didn't have any sort of self-confidence growing up. I always knew that I was different in a way, and I knew I thought differently. I was always curious. I was a curious kid. But, bro, I would always I put the blame on others, my parents. Why the fuck would you not feed me the proper nutritional, food? Why would you have me eating fucking McDonald's every day before we go to school? Or, after work, you would give me some Burger King and, what was I left to do but to fucking eat the junk food? I used to blame my environment. Okay, I live in a fucking I live in a food desert. So there's not any outposts or markets for fresh organic food. That's a reality. But the minute you start changing your fucking internal software and getting to realize that the world around you is as you see it, everything is a fucking reflection of you. You'll attract your relationship right now. Are you in a toxic or a productive relationship? Your workplace. Are you in a toxic environment? Something that suits you? Your old self? Scratch that. But are you in a toxic environment, or are you in a environment that encourages growth? You may not know it, but subconsciously, you've allowed yourself to be put in that position. You've allowed yourself to be in this relationship. You've allowed yourself to be around fucking loser-ass friends. I bring up friends a lot because I've had to cut off so many fucking people. So many people. Fucking leeches. And just individuals that don't fucking dream big. They'd rather stay in their pain. And some don't even realize they're in a fucking pit of mediocrity, a pit of unimpressive results. And I knew that if I was going to be anybody in this life, then I was going to have to sacrifice. The pain became too unbearable. I literally had moments where I would go home after my 9 to 5 or go home after school and I couldn't fucking go to sleep. Constantly trying to run away from the pain that was right in front of me. And you know what you're fucking lacking on. You know the work that needs to be done. That's without a doubt. So what the fuck is stopping you? The best piece of advice that I could tell you to get up out of this situation is take some fucking self-accountability. Realize that you are in a fucked up position. No one's coming to save you. And your best friend, your superhero, is yourself. And even if you were to get a helping hand from someone else, you wouldn't fucking value it as much as if it came from yourself. If you got yourself out of the mud yourself, if you developed yourself, cultivated the certain sort of skill sets that will take you to the next level or turn your dreams into reality, becoming a different person, you don't fucking understand the value of that. That's why you want a handout. You want to take the easy path, the path of least resistance. But we're not here to do that. We're here to take extreme accountability because we know what we need to work on. And we know that in order for change to happen, we have to address the issue at hand. And first, it starts with you. Putting your foot down and saying enough is enough. And after addressing the issue, it's time to put some action behind your words. I know a lot of people made New Year's resolutions this year, 2024. But how many people have stuck to it? I was talking to a couple buddies of mine, my boy Philly and Eric. We were going around. We were in a circle after we got some sidewalk juice. It's a smoothie place in San Francisco. Some of you guys may know of it, but yeah, after we got a couple smoothies, we sat down and we actually had a heart-to-heart conversation of what was your New Year's resolution this year? Like, what's something that you want to change from last year to this year? I was the first at bat. I was like, okay, you guys may not know this, but I actually started a YouTube channel. I want to document my journey because I know I will be someone in this life. If you have an unshakable faith in yourself, then that shit is non-negotiable. Nobody can try and deter you from that path. If you know what is true in your eyes, if you know what you're capable of, the potential, then that can't be taken away from you. And I was telling these guys, I was like, my New Year's resolution is to stay consistent with my YouTube channel. I don't care about the fucking money. I don't care about the followers. I don't care about the likes. I'm proving to myself and to others who watch my content and can get something from it that it can be done. And it will be done. And I've held my word. Despite some of you guys seeing my videos, there were some hiccups here and there. Sometimes I didn't seem as energized, and that was on me too. But I never stopped going to the gym. But I've never stopped working on myself, my personal development. But I've never fucking missed with this YouTube shit. And I'm going to carry that throughout this year. And then hopefully going into 2025, I can reanalyze the scoreboard, reanalyze the whiteboard, and see how we could take it up a notch next year. Maybe start then trying to get more exposed, but it's not a fucking about that shit. And the fucking gym. Physical fitness It's a gateway drug. That's the best way I can explain it. It's a gateway drug to personal development and expanding your mindset of what's possible. Because if you can look in the mirror and see physical changes, you don't know what that does to the mind. Because before you can ever see any tangible, any monetary gain, anything in the physical world, it starts with up here. Your mental, your stress level, your capacity to visualize something and then manifest it into reality. That's a superpower. It's not about fucking imitating or trying to make it seem like you're one way when you're really not. You have to become that person before all of the other things can be attracted. You have to create a garden and then the butterflies will come. Instead of trying to fucking catch the butterflies with your fucking pudgy ass fingers. So, that was my video for today. Hopefully it helped. If it didn't help, get the fuck off. I always tell you guys, I don't really give a fuck. I know the people who can really resonate with my message, it'll get through. And in due time, we'll all reach our destinations. If we're properly looking at the whiteboard every day, our to-do list, and being truthful with ourselves. Because I can't force you. I'm sorry, I'm not there to be with you, and I shouldn't have to be the one to motivate yourself. You have to do it for you. You have to do it for the future version of yourself that is counting on you, is depending on you. So, you guys keep pushing forward. Let's get to it. Peace.